You have all this potential. And what are you doing with it? You are here. So you are doing. And be nice. And be kind to yourself. But keep uppermost in your life what is important. And in my opinion, being aware is the most important thing that you can do. And it is not just about being aware. It is how you are being aware, with virtue. And we know what the common virtues are, so I'm not going to spend time enumerating them. Glad to, but there are so many, in so many different circumstances. That which is most important can change, because everything is changing. We need to be open-minded. We need to allow ourselves to think outside the box of cultural and societal traditions. That doesn't say to revolt against them. It is saying to have a comparison, to increase one's perspective, to be more receptive, to be more percepting of what's going on in this universe, on this planet Earth. When we're in a conversation, I find myself sometimes after a conversation has concluded that there was so much left unsaid, is a different timeline, is a different reality, is a different everything. It is a fantasy. But it could have been. Certainly, no matter what, a greater accumulation of knowledge, a chance to be understanding, a chance to validate what you're thinking inside your mind with the world around you. How then, what have I learned? Or think that I might try or do or not do next time. Little steps of improvement, little steps of making our way easier and to be more at ease. Little steps to increase the level of our sense of calm and our sense of peace. We have wars going on everywhere. In every continent, is there a war? Trade wars too now. Mexico and Canada to the name too. Up and down. It's a little crazy out here, mankind. There is a word. It's a C word. And not to want to build up the excitement too much, but the C word that we're talking about is compromise. Hello? Where are we compromising in our world? Where is all of its wisdom? It's not in the leadership of our nations. I see levels of immaturity and egotism in places where these characteristics don't belong. It is for the wisest and the smartest, those whose perceptivity has given them a great deal of experience, that they might together in each government, not one, but a cabinet per se, to legislate, or a Congress to help make laws and regulations, commandments for us to live within. But there are basics, is what we're saying. Cultivating these basics of patience, understanding, compassion, kindness, humility, gratitude, honesty, integrity, following the 10 Commandments as given by Moses, for instance, is my own traditional background. Share with me yours. The greatness of those who have come before us is obvious. Their sayings, their stories, their traditions. And yet, it is not the end of all things. Some religions claim that they are the only one, and that there is only a few people who are blessed enough to, in quote, go to heaven. How do you figure this? Or others that the world is only 5,000 years old, more or less. Come on. It is in having a sense of comparison that we can validate or question what we believe. Good, bad, I don't know. It's not my call. It's your call of what you want to be, what you want to believe, how you want to act, how you want to respond, how you want to be part of civilization, your family, yourself, your community, this world, this universe, creation, energy is what we are. And we're always changing. So I'm saying and suggesting to be open-minded. I don't want to ruffle any feathers. I'm just saying think about these things. You don't necessarily have to judge that you are right or wrong. You are just thinking. You are meditating. You are being mindful. You are here for this. If you don't want to do these things, then in today's society you can get away with not thinking as much as maybe a couple of thousand years ago you would have needed to, for many reasons. Think about it. Or 10,000 years ago. Think about it. You couldn't just complain and get your welfare check, or the card that buys you food, or gives you medicine, or gives you housing, or whatever. Everything in between. You couldn't just be on your iPhones or your cell phones and busily being involved in this device, ignoring the world as it and you pass by, dangerously in some cases, dangerously for many different reasons again. And what are we doing? Again, these wars. We spoke about economies and tariffs briefly. But what about where there is outright killing and maiming and destruction? What is going on here? I don't know if you and I can make such a difference, just you and I as two. But if we had 10 million, then we can start to foment change. Greater awareness is what we're talking about. Everyone wants the same thing. Everyone is a bundle of miracles. Don't be judgmental. There are reasons why everyone is everyone. We may not condone it. In fact, we may want to litigate it and prosecute it and have justice done. But everyone is a bundle of miracles on the face of this world and all the rest around all the other stars in the universe. This is one family we are. How far do you want to see? You are already 99.6% the same as every other Homo sapien on this world. 99.5% the same. It is amazing. It is awe-inspiring. In this little 0.5%, 0.4, so much variety, so much capacity, so much detail and artistic possibilities. And it is changing 86,400 times each day. Imagine that. The whole universe clicking from this moment to the next. From this thought to the next. Inside of this space, we have an opportunity to change what's just about to become. This is self-realization. This is samadhi, oneness, all in one. That you have a sense of your place in this universe, in my opinion. Have a nice day. Play, play, play. Have a nice day. Remember that what you want to be is flowing. How do you flow? Well, you flow by having 90,000 pulses of your heart every day. You flow by having 20,000 breaths every day. You shimmer millions upon millions upon millions of times every day. You have the tools right at your disposal. Be nice, be kind, and when you have the opportunity, allow your eyes to shine. Allow them to fill with water, remembering whom you are. Namaste.